Hey everyone, this is Kin of the Flames, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about being a better player, because that's probably why you're watching this video, and that's probably why I watch other videos about people just, raping people on Team Deathmatch, Domination, Demolition, all that kinds of stuff, is you want to know how to be a better player. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and a little bit about the class setups that I use, and what kind of perks and stuff I think are good. So first of all, being a better player, it involves so many things, but the number one thing I can tell you that will improve your game is to just play more. Like, I can tell you about 70% of Call of Duty is just knowing the maps, because once you know the maps, it gives you such an immense advantage over all the spots that someone might be hiding around each corner, and you know exactly where to look when you turn corners, and it gives you, just an immeasurable advantage. And plus, when you play the game more, you get more tuned to the controls, how the game plays out, what people are likely to do. It's just, the more you play a game, the better you're going to get at it. So the best thing you can really do is just play the game more. No matter what anyone tells you, you're going to find out where you're screwing up or where you're doing good. The second thing I'm going to tell you is to play the game at your own pace. It sounds like a pretty natural thing, but for me, I'm used to playing more slowly. Obviously, I'm playing, kind of fast in this video, but that's really just me whipping around corners and doing some running. I'm not really like flipping out like some of the other commentators that are really good. And so I was watching their videos, and I'm trying to become a better player, so I was trying to play like them. And it turns out it didn't work for me. My kill-to-death ratio is about 2 to 1 every average game, and when I was trying to play like them, I was usually going 1 to 1 or worse. And so for this game, I just, decided to go back to my old play style and take it slow. And it turned out going really well for me. I'm going to make it out at, I think it's 33 to 2. Go flawless for most of the match and then die 2 times near the end. But yeah, don't get too stressed about trying to become a better player. Really, all it takes is playing the game more. And number 3, play to have fun. I mean, it's a game. If you don't enjoy it, if you're being over-competitive, if you're raging at something, then just take a break, or, just rethink why you're playing the game. Because you're not playing the game to rage at it. And what I try to think is, every time I get mad, like, when I'm playing the PC version, you have 18 people, that means 9 teammates, not 6, and it's just a clusterfuck in the small maps. If you're getting spawn raped, then you're spawning like right behind your guys or right in front of them, and you just can't even get through doorways and stuff. Or I'll be sneaking up this area about to shoot someone, and then my ally will just run up, stand in front of the doorway and spray, and then we'll both get killed because of it. I try not to stress about that anymore, because I know that as a player I can do stuff to improve my game by myself, such as just avoiding teammates. I can't blame that on my teammates, because that's not going to help me. I'm just, shifting the blame around, and that's not going to really get me anything. And I totally fucked up that supply crate. Alright, moving on to my class setups. Now, unlike some other people, I'm not going to go over weapons at all. And you might ask, well, aren't weapons the most important part? I would say no, not really. Because if you want to be a really good player, you have to be good with all the weapons. Even the shitty ones, like the FN FAL and the M14. I mean, they're really powerful, but, I mean, they're not going to do anything unless you're in short range, or, you click your finger at like 20 miles per hour. So, I'm just going to completely ignore the weapons and move straight to the perks. So, for the first perk, it's all about personal choice. I mean, you've got, actually I don't have a perk list in front of me, but, it's all about personal choice there. I mean, there's nothing really game-breaking at that point. I usually run with, Hardline Pro, so I can get my kill streaks faster, just because I'm a little greedy like that. And you can see in this match I was trying out Supply Crate. I usually don't use that, but I figured it might be worth trying, because with Hardline Pro you get to change your kill streak if you don't like it out of a supply crate. For perk 2, you have to go with Sleight of Hand or Steady Aim. If you're playing a long range game, Sleight of Hand. If you're doing running, gunning, rushing, shotties and SMGs, you got to go Steady Aim. Well, you don't have to, but it's generally a good strategy. But I use sleight of hand all the time, hands down. The only other one that I've used is steady aim like once or twice when I was trying out shotguns. And perk 3, my recommendation is Marathon or Ninja. None of the other ones, like, you know, Tactical Mask, Hardened, and you're not going to really use those. Those are like such minor advantages compared to being able to run, like, you know, that extra few feet that gets you out of danger, or, you know, whatever. Or Ninja, which lets you sneak up on people by just running up to them. Thank goodness if you don't have Ninja, Marathon lets you run faster, but Ninja goes slower, so, you know, it's all kind of like your playstyle. But I would recommend one of those two. On to the equipment. For equipment, I would have to say Claymore. I honestly have not tried the other stuff yet. I think I tried a motion sensor once, but it seems to me that all the other stuff is just way too campy, and that's not my playstyle. I might try the motion sensor again in the future, because like you can see in this match I'm playing mostly on B, and I just kind of like to, maybe I could put a motion sensor somewhere there, and I'd know if someone slipped by me that I didn't notice before. But I've had a lot of success with the Claymore, and it saved my ass more than once. For grenade, I'd say Semtex. You can use a frag grenade, but Semtex is more reliable in its precision, and it's definitely quicker to get off. For a special grenade, I'd say Flashbang or Concussion. Nova Gas is something I ran with for a little while with Nuketown build, because that thing just kind of rapes if you land it right on someone. But for most maps, it's more tactical and less like Nuketown or Firing Range. Those are really small maps. You can use Nova Gas, but for most other maps, I would recommend using Flashbang or Concussion, because they're good for like probing an area, like you've seen me doing a couple times in this video. I'll throw one out, and if I see it hit, then I'll go back and try to find where the person is and kill them. And for kill streaks, basically, I'm not going to go over all of them, but I've got a list of best kill streaks and worst kill streaks here. I would say the best ones are Napalm Strike, Mortar Team, Attack Helicopter, and Chopper Gunner. Napalm Strike, Mortar Team, and Attack Helicopter are great because they're powerful area effect kill streaks that you just call in. You don't have to control, you don't have to waste your time, you don't have to risk getting killed in the meantime. And while they're going, you can go out and kill more people. So I think that's definitely the way to go. And Chopper Gunner, hell, I just love using Chopper Gunner. I'm not that good at the Attack Helicopter, the one that's like 11, but Chopper Gunner I used to for Modern Warfare 2, and damn, I love that, even though I didn't really get that many kills in this map. And worst, okay, stop using little cars with explosives on them. Sure, you can get like 1 or 2 cheap kills, but it's just like, if you're a good player, you can get that many kills in the same amount of time it takes you to use that. And you can, you can be using that towards a better kill streak. SAM turrets, they're okay, I guess, but they're not really good for a kill streak. I mean, they're nice to have, but unless you're playing like a really team-oriented game, just throw up a launcher if you take out some air support. And Rolling Thunder, way too expensive for little minimal effect. Just go with Napalm Strike. All right, well, I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about. This is my first commentary, so I really didn't look at the time very much when I was this is my, yeah, so like I said, this is my first commentary. You can see I'm stuttering a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys really liked this, and if you did, please rate, subscribe. It really helps me out. Just like X-Jaws, it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys later.